So she might feel frustrated. What about Mom? How do you think, what did Mom say she was feeling? Braden?
Sad.
Did she say she was feeling sad?
No, but I figured she was.
She might feel a little sad, but parents, they're going to love you no matter what, and they're going to be proud of you no matter what. So she said in the book that she was what, Estrella? She said that she was proud of him no matter what he did, right? What about Dad? Dad's an engineer. How do you think he might feel on the inside that Max can't do math the way he can? Aiden?
He might feel a little bit sad or frustrated.
Okay, so maybe sad or frustrated. Okay, so we're going to read the rest of the book. Aiden, you have something to add?
And to Max, he could feel like scared.
Max could feel scared, couldn't he? Because he doesn't know what to think. So he might think, oh, well, if I can't do this, then that makes him what?
Scared.
He might feel scared, right?
Or lonely.
Or lonely because his friends are taunting him, aren't they? Okay. My parents have been encouraging about the conference, but I was nervous when it was time to meet a few days later. I expected Miss Topol and Mr. Singleton to tell Mom and Dad that I was the worst math student they'd ever taught at Perryville Elementary. The fateful day arrived. Mr. and Mrs. Leonhard, thank you for taking the time to meet with us today, Mr. Singleton said with a serious voice. About 2 weeks ago, I found Max's math folder in the hallway. I didn't return it because I was very surprised by the math exercises Max has been working on, he added. We thought it was important that we discuss Max's math ability with you, Mrs. Topol said. Math ability? I thought, what math ability? I'm always the last to finish my math facts. I guess it's the lack of ability we'll be talking about. I knew this conference wouldn't be good. How long has Max been practicing Algebra 1? Mr. Singleton asked. Algebra 1? There must be a mistake, my dad said. Max is only in 3rd grade. My mom looked confused. Max, what is Mr. Singleton talking about? Algebra is something I do for fun. It's like a puzzle. I finished my older brother's pre-algebra book last year, so sometimes I borrow his Algebra 1 book if he isn't using it, of course, I said quietly. All this time, we've been concerned about Max's math performance. He has struggled with memorizing multiplication facts all year, my dad said. Max is asked to memorize math facts. That is difficult for some children and adults. Mr. Singleton explained, Max is the type of math student who understands how numbers work together. He may not be the type of student who learns by memorization. Some people are great at memorizing all sorts of information, while others are great at understanding information. If I could choose between the two, I would rather have students understand mathematics, Mr. Singleton said with a smile. You need your thinking cap for algebra, and Max seems to be wearing his a bit early. Does this mean that Max will move ahead to algebra? My dad asked with pride. We will need to be sure that Max has a complete understanding of the math concepts leading up to algebra. Max will work in a program for accelerated math students. Do you know what the word accelerated means, Aiden?
Better?
It means that they're ahead. Okay, so accelerated means they're excelling on past where they should be.
It's accelerated means like, it sounds like they're being faster.
It means they're excelling at it at a faster rate than other students. So he can build on what he has mastered, said Mr. Singleton. I would also like him to join our math team. He would make a fine addition. Me on the math team? That is the strangest thing I've ever heard, I said. Not really, Max. You seem to be an algebra whiz. Let's give it a try, my dad added quite proudly. Well, maybe I'll give it a try, but under one condition, no timer. Okay, so, Tristan, how do you think Max is feeling now?
He feels like he's probably bullied.
Was he being bullied at the end? What happened at the end? Estrella?
He was proud of himself.
He was proud of himself, okay? What is another feeling he might have? Aiden?
Excited.
Excited? Brayden, what's another one? He seemed to be a little bit in what?
A good mood?
He was in a good mood? Could he believe what he just heard?
No.
No. So what feeling is that, Tristan?
Happy.
He's happy? But what is that feeling when you can't believe something? Rayanna?
Proud.
He's proud. We already said that one. Aiden?
He's shocked.
Shocked. Shocked or surprised, right? Because he couldn't believe that they were telling him he was good at math. Because all along he thought he was what? He thought he was bad at it. Okay, so he felt a little shocked.
So my guess was right.
Yeah. What about Miss Topol? What do you think she's feeling now?
Happy.
Gabe? What do you?
Sleep.
I know. Wake up. What do you think she's feeling now?
Sad.
Do you think she's sad?
Happy.
She's feeling happy, right? What else could she be feeling? How do I feel when you guys finally get something? How do I feel? Rayanna?
Excited.
I feel excited, don't I? And what's that other word?
Shocked. Oops, sorry.
Do I get shocked that you can do something?
Yes.
No, I don't. Estrella? Proud. Okay? So she's probably happy, excited, and proud. What about mom and dad? Aiden?
Proud.
They're definitely proud.
And excited.
Brayden?
Excited.
They're proud and excited. Okay?
Excited.
Right.
So, did any of their feelings change over the course of this book?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whose feelings changed? Rayanna?
Max and Miss Topol.
Max and Miss Topol, probably, right? Okay, because Max, he started out feeling sad and nervous, and he was getting picked on, and then in the end, he got to feeling to be what?
Happy.
Happy, okay? Who other feelings might have changed besides Max and Miss Topol? Brayden?
Mom and Dad.
Mom. Let's look at Mom. What was she feeling in the beginning?
Proud.
She was feeling proud. How was she feeling at Max at the end?
Proud.
Proud.
So does Dad.
Mom was always proud of him, wasn't she? What about Dad?
He was excited at the end.
He was excited at the end, okay? So we thought he might feel a little bit sad because he wanted Max to be good at math too. So when he found out Max was good at math, he got what, Tristan? What did Dad feel at the end of the book?
Proud.
He felt proud, okay? And what?
Shocked.
It's up there, Dad. We're talking about Dad.
Excited.
He felt excited, okay? Okay, so I want you to take a minute. I want you to think about at least one way you were the same as Max.
So you said 3.
Well, you're going to write 3 in your journal, right? We're just going to share some out. So one way you were the same as Max. Aiden, how are you the same as Max?
I felt scared when I first was in school.
Okay, so you felt scared in school. Why?
Well, I felt out of place.
You felt out of place. Okay, Estrella, how are you the same as Max?
I always feel frustrated.
You always feel frustrated. Okay, Braden?
Nervous on the first day. of school.
Nervous. Anybody else? Brianna?
Sad.
Sad. Okay, because a lot of us, a lot of times we get frustrated that we can't do something, right? Even I feel that way. Aiden?
I felt happy whenever I got treated with respect.
Okay, good. You got happy when you feel like you're being respected, right?
And plus whenever my mom was proud of me.
Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, so you're gonna answer this question in your reading journal.
Wait,
Right.
what about the not one? When we're not.
You're gonna answer, no,
What's the straight?
that's the different one though. I have one for math, one for reading.
Oh, why don't we ever use our method?
We haven't got there yet.
Plus it,
You gotta have some
Here, Tristan. Okay, when you get it, you can get started.
you were like, not you.
grits.
Wait,